What's up, everyone? This is Christian Duke, and you're watching thisweekinbodybuilding.com. And we're back, guys, for another edition of This Week in Bodybuilding, brought to you courtesy of TitanMedicalCenter.com, your go-to source for all your TRT therapies like Nectar of the Gods, Titan Complete, the new ECA Plus stack, glutathione, libido enhancers, medical weight loss, and so much more. All right, guys, as we are about to see the much anticipated Chicago Pro, a lot of people are looking at that 212 division like yours truly. By the way, guys, if you're not following 212 Bodybuilding on Instagram, please do so. I show all of the great 212 bodybuilders, and you do not want to miss the amazing content. Now, my personal pick to win the 212 is John Jewett. Now, I know a lot of people are looking at the prodigy Keon Pearson. Keon's got a beautiful physique, works very hard in the gym, great poser, but in my opinion, John is going to outcondition him and outpose him. Remember, folks, I saw John Jewett and Guy Cisternino at the Battle Royale back in 2019 in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and I got to tell you something. John knows how to bring the house down. He knows how to pose for the judges, the photographers, the audience. This guy is a consummate professional, and I believe that the years of experience that he's had on the stage is going to help him against the more rookie-like Keon Pearson. But rest assured, it will be a battle, and there's some great competition there. But I really, truly think it's going to be John and Keon down to the wire. You know, John has been so close at other competitions like Indy, like the New York Pro, you know, taking second to guys like Tonio Burton, guys like Nathan Epler. You know, John Jewett is ready. This is a guy that wants to qualify for the Olympia, hunker down, and get ready for the big dance. And I think he's going to put it all together in Chicago. I think that the media kind of overlooking him a little bit. It has really lit a fire under him. And let me tell you something. He posted a photo 2 days out, and this guy, just looking at him makes you thirsty. That's how dry he is. He's really coming 100%, and I got to tell you something. There's a bit of a disadvantage when you're the favorite, as Keon is, because it can go to your head, guys. It can go to your head. And listen, bodybuilding is a competition. It's a sport where there's a lot of different variables, and I don't think you can't say definitively this guy's going to beat everybody else, because it's just not that kind of a show. It's not that kind of a sport. You know what I mean? You got to think about condition. And anything can happen in the final 48. I'm not wishing anything bad on Keon or anybody else, but my personal opinion is John Jewett's going to pull off the win. He's going to qualify for the Olympia, and then we're probably not going to see him again until the big dance. You know, people often say age is just a number, and I got to tell you something, that could not be truer than in the sport of bodybuilding. Derik Farnsworth, into his 50s, looks absolutely fantastic. In fact, I was just on Jose Raymond's live chat, and we were talking about that, you know, and I was texting away, and I was like, Jose, I cannot believe that Derik's in his 50s. This guy looks absolutely spectacular. And Jose actually just saw him a few hours ago, and he agreed. I got to tell you something, Derik Farnsworth is going to bring it. This is a guy who honestly has been in the game for a long time, consummate professional. When you think about camaraderie and you think about good sportsmanship, you think about positive vibes, you think about Derik Farnsworth. This is a guy who's a pillar of the 212. It makes me think almost of guys like David Henry and Charles the Tank Dixon. The old line, the old school of the 212, still kicking it, still, you know, tunnel vision forward, wanting to qualify for the 212 Olympia Showdown, wanting to win, wanting to entertain the fans as well. And that's so important, guys, because I hate to say it, but some of the open bodybuilders, they're boring. Their posing routines are boring. Their stage presence is boring. They can learn a thing or two from a guy like Derik Farnsworth. And we're back, guys, for yet another segment of This Week in Bodybuilding. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate my good friend, IFB. Let's list all the various things on his resume. IFB Hall of Famer, Arnold Classic champion, bodybuilding promoter, Olympia MC. Can you guess who I'm talking about? Of course, I'm talking about Sugar Shawn Ray. Sugar Shawn Ray just inked with Mutant Nutrition, the company that made Rich Piana famous, the company that JOJ, the world's strongest bodybuilder, worked with. And I got to tell you something, signing with Sugar Shawn Ray makes all the sense in the world. And that'll do it for another edition of This Week in Bodybuilding, brought to you courtesy of TitanMedicalCenter.com, your go-to source for all your TRT, including other therapies like Nectar of the Gods and Titan Complete. Make sure to head on over to TitanMedicalCenter.com. Look into joining Team Titan if you really want to make a lasting impression in the fitness industry. This is Christian Duke. Till next week.